The Darkhold team is now complete. Agatha Harkness is coming to Marvel Strike Force. Scarlet Witch got a rework. And are we getting too upset about the Horsemen? We'll cover this and more in the UK's #1 Marvel Strike Force podcast, the MSF Pod. Greetings, Commanders. Welcome to episode 64 of the UK's #1 podcast on Marvel Strike Force, the MSF Pod. This podcast covers everything that's happening in the world of Marvel Strike Force, which is a mobile hero collector game available wherever you play your mobile games. We are the lads from 4Play Gaming. Check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/4playuk. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and tell your alliance mates about us if you enjoy this podcast. And a massive thank you to you for your support. We are looking for MSF sponsors, so if you are interested, send us an email to 4pgamingteam@gmail.com. All right, introducing the crew today, we have the kitman and resident expert on all things Marvel, Digz. How you doing, mate?
Good, mate. You all right?
Yeah, all good, all good. And my name is Luke. All right, buddy, let's get into it. First and foremost, did you get any good pulls this week? Any upgrades, red stars, and what have you been working on team-wise?
I actually did get a good pull this week.
Did you?
Yeah, I opened up a standard red star and got a 7 red star Proxima.
No way.
Yeah.
Out of a basic?
I have a basic red star, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I was happy with that. Like, don't use her too much, but I think she was 3 or 4 red stars before, but 7 yellow, so straight up to 7 red was a hell of an upgrade. I think it was about 35, 40 odd K worth of points upgrade straight off the bat, which I enjoyed very much. So that's good.
She's like one of the lowest ones on Dark Order as well, isn't she?
Would be one of the stats wise?
Yeah. From memory.
Yeah, she's pretty squishy.
Yeah,
she's pretty squishy. The idea is that she doesn't take too much damage because Cull's meant to absorb it all. Cull
yeah. Oh wow.
So yeah, I was happy with that. And then other pulls, there's not a huge amount of anything else that I've pulled of any note. No, in fact, nothing that I can think of that's worth talking about. And what have I been working on? Not much, in all honesty. I'm hoarding stuff for this team. I'm just hoarding Mystic and blue ISO 2 orbs. Waiting for this team to be released, so I can. I'm assuming they're going to be released in the order they've released the kits, but waiting to see what order they come out in, and then I'll start popping those orbs and leveling them up.
Okay,
well, I imagine they'll probably be last.
Agatha, yeah. You reckon?
Pestilence, sorry, last.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I said Dark Order. I mean, I know we've got a couple of teams saying Dark Order. It's Black Order, isn't it? Unbelievable.
I was with you. I know what you meant.
Good. All right. Glad someone does. Right. So for me, not a whole lot of exciting stuff happened. Basically, on I think it was Friday, first thing in the morning, doing all my dailies. Somehow managed to T4 Hawkeye's basic, which sucks. So
join the Moose Knuckle Sandwich Club, mate.
That's it. Yeah. So yeah. So just call me Johnny Deadeye from now on. I mean, honestly.
You must have loads of those things hoarded up, though, surely.
What, T4s?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got loads, but still.
Now you've got 200 less, you don't like it.
Yeah. I think it was only 100. So, I mean, it's not as bad, you know what I mean? But still, it's still bad. Still felt bad, like a character I don't use, you know what I mean? But yeah. Apart from that, upgrade wise, I've been getting all of my Dark Hunters up to 65. Well, all 3 of them. I don't know why. I just have. I'm still waiting for the pieces. I thought I got all of my Web Warriors up to 15, but then I noticed Miles was missing some Superior Oz formula. I was like, "You're not 15." Went and had a look. He's not. So. And I don't have enough, so I think I'm nearly there.
Yeah, we get 20 in one of the milestones for Morbius, don't we? I noticed it the other day.
Yeah. So I mean, basically, whenever I see it, I've been buying it because I literally had 0. So I think I've got like 15 or something now. So I'm nearly there. So yeah.
Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty close to that milestone, so you'll definitely get it.
Right.
20 or
Sweet. Okay. Okay. So while we're talking about Morbius, the old Fangs Out and Living Vampire event milestones are live. How are you getting on with those?
Oh, yeah, all right, yeah. We did what we talked about last week and saved up our web. What's it called? The web. The things on the website. I can't remember what they're called now. The web exclusive.
That's
things,
right. Yeah.
So we saved those earlier. I had a big dump of like 600 extra energy on the first day, and then obviously been doing the raids every day as well. So yeah, doing all right. I think I'm about 2/3 of the way in on the short milestones.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't done the math actually, but I'm assuming that if you finish both, like the two short milestones, if you get to the end of both of them, that's enough orbs to get to the end of the long milestones. I could be assuming that completely incorrectly, but I don't know.
Yeah, dude, I can't remember off the top of my head, but we're also waiting for this other milestone to come in, which is the Flesh and Blood event.
Right.
Which goes live, I think, once Fangs Out finishes.
Oh, that was a different one, isn't it? Yeah.
And that's the blitzing milestone.
Oh no.
so yes, we've got 1 day left, and after that, I think not Fangs Out, Flesh and Blood goes live, and that's just blitz, get blitzing nerds basically.
Yeah, I think you're right. So yeah, I'm on milestone 16 of 20.
Okay.
Fangs Out, so I'm a little bit ahead of the curve, but that'll be because of the extra energy.
Yeah,
but I should think I should be able to complete that tomorrow, because you get 100 energy. 100 points for every raid battle.
Yeah,
and I'm only just under 4,000 points away, so it's 40 raid battles over the course of today and tomorrow.
Okay.
Plus the extra energy should be right. Should be doable.
Yeah.
I mean, if not, I'll just pouring raids.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can do, I guess. Yeah. I'm a little bit ahead. I'm milestone 17 for some reason.
Awesome.
But yeah, I don't know why. But yeah. So I mean,
my raid energy when I'm at work sits at full for hours.
Right. Yeah. There you go. That's right. Yeah. So yeah, that's probably what it is. But yeah, hopefully, if you guys listened last week, hopefully you guys saved your energy, and you guys are also ahead of the curve, because we want you guys, doing as well as possible. I want everyone doing, I want everyone in the MSF pod community to rise up, to soar like eagles on the wings of our ambition. All right.
There's going to straight into a bit of Seal there, man. And I want to fly. Banger.
I can't sing as well as you, mate. All right. All right. Right. So what else we got? So so Payday started a day earlier on Friday, which was random. It happened. Yeah. So for the UK people, normally it happens on Saturday, but for some reason it started on Friday. Who knows? But yeah, thank you very much for that. We had Double Dark promotion credits this week as well for a couple of days. Did you take advantage of that?
Sure did.
Okay. Was that when you got your 7-ray Proxima?
Yeah. Now I'm back to hoarding them because I'm not wasting orbs on 1 dark promotion credits with the chance of pulling either Ghost Rider or
Elsa.
That's it. Yeah. No, get straight in the bin. Absolutely not.
Yeah. So for all of you guys listening, Ghost Rider and Elsa are going to be that 15% chance until the event finishes. Until the new patch comes in. So that's next week at some point. So yeah, hold on to your red stars, basically. Right. Okay. So the main cause of conflict in the community this week was Morgan Le Fay's unlock level. A few people reported it's going to be 3 stars. And understandably, people are starting to get upset about what level she's going to be. How the difficulty of the Scourge event that's going to come in relation to unlocking her. And people, content creators, have started saying, is Morgan going to be the easiest of the unlocks? And is it going to get harder and harder? And are you going to have to, start rolling out the money by the end of it. What are your thoughts about that? Basically, is Apocalypse going to be unobtainable first time around?
How can people possibly get upset about stuff that they don't know what's going to happen yet? I wish I had that much time on my hands, or that level of ability to care.
Yeah.
It's just madness. This is like, oh, I'm so annoyed that a space alien might land and abduct me. Why not?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's
Yeah.
madness. No, I'm not remotely worried. And if they said it at a 3-star unlock, they said it at a 3-star unlock. Still a new character.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Everyone just needs to chill out. Just chill out.
That's you're echoing my opinions, and we haven't even talked about this prior to the pod. But I totally agree with you. Like 9 times out of 10, legendaries aren't available first time round. So let's so if we can unlock her first time round, happy days. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know. And Apocalypse, by the look of it, is going to be the be all and end all. Like, I don't expect to unlock him straight away.
No, he's going to be like every big new character. He's going to be game breaking and extremely hard to get unless you want to start rolling out the big bucks, as it should be. The hero collector game.
Yeah.
That is exactly the point. If you could obtain every character as soon as it released, no one would play it. It'd be boring.
Yeah. And if you're willing to spend the money to have that character, then fine. Good for you. That's it. I to be perfectly honest, I don't really understand why people are upset about it. Like,
no, I don't understand why people get upset about a lot of stuff, but there's a lot of things going on in the world that I think worthy of getting upset about, and then there's stuff like this. So who cares?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. And again, especially when it's not like they've come out and said, if you want this character, you're going to spend loads of money to get it. You don't know how much money you're going to have to spend to get him, or if you're going to have to spend anything.
Yeah.
And again, every character is obtainable. You've just got to wait.
Yeah.
You don't have to spend a time on this game. You just got to be patient.
Yeah.
God, I hate the world sometimes. Ew, what character and I want it now. Get over it.
Shut up. Yeah.
Oh, Steve Harvey, people, mate. Shut up, woman.
Yeah. I mean, so basically, yeah. I mean, I think you and me are both sort of in the school of thought that we're totally fine with unlocking a legendary the second time round. If we're going to get the legendary, if we're going to get Morgan Le Fay first time, I'm going to be buzzing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I haven't even unlocked Omega Red yet, and he's one of my favorite Marvel characters.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pump money into the game to get him now. I'm happy to wait. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, totally. Okay. So while we're talking about the Darkhold team and Morgan Le Fay, let's talk about the Darkhold team. So we got so on Twitter, basically, Marvel Strike Force posted a developer's insight on Apocalypse. You've seen this, haven't you?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Okay. So as we're mainly an audio podcast, for those of you that are watching, go check out the video. I'll include it. I'll include the link in the description and all of that. But if you're engaged and you are listening to this or watching this, you've probably seen it already. So yeah, like I say, we take them to the carpet when they're making mistakes and when they're rubbish. But I really thought that developer's insight was probably their best work. I really enjoyed it. What about you?
Same quality. Yeah, I love seeing the design team not drawing Apocalypse, but they had him on where they build him in game and we're doing a 360 of the character model and that kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, that is wicked. It looks so good. Yeah. Proper 90s X-Men Apocalypse with a giant A on his chest, but you don't know who he is. It's great. Yeah.
The thing I liked about that whole thing as well was obviously I know State of the World and all of that. A lot of the stuff they've done has been on Zoom, and it's I don't know, that looked professionally done. You know what I mean? It looked like a proper I don't know. It just looked professional. You know what I mean? And I was just like, that's quality.
Yeah, it looked polished.
Polished is the word. Yeah, excellent, mate. Really, really good. I hope they do more of that. To be honest, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the whole big deal in that was they showed a character that we weren't aware of. and we'll go into that in the blog post now if you want.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, Agatha Harkness has been was the last member of the Darkhold team. They showed it in that developer insight video.
And we called it with the best, with the goats.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, with the goats. with the TB12s of Marvel Strike Force. And yeah, we're going with our grandma Agatha, which, you know, so we've gone with Captain Picard Wong and grandma Agatha. So excellent stuff.
I do kind of wish I'd gone with WandaVision Agatha, but
yeah,
I suppose she's a little bit more classic witchy.
Yeah,
witchy poo, the pointy nose, big chin.
That's it. Yeah, need like the pointy hat and all of that, and like the wart.
Yeah,
but
black hat.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully they're going to do skins, like new skins, so you can have like MCU skins for Agatha and MCU skins for Wong. But
hopefully,
we'll see. All right. Okay. So this is the blog post for March 18th, 2022. Wicked Powerful Witches. Greetings, Commanders. Agatha Harkness and Scarlet Witch flexing their mystic prowess along with Morgan Le Fay, Doctor Strange Heartless, and Wong are the battlefield warping witches Agatha Harkness and Scarlet Witch. To prepare for their role on the Darkhold team, Scarlet Witch will be receiving an increase to her base stats as well as moderate updates to her abilities. But first, let's meet the Darkhold figure most likely to turn you into a newt, Agatha Harkness. And should we go into this, mate? Should we do paragraph for paragraph?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll kick us off. So Agatha Harkness was born many centuries ago, or so she claims, and settled in the English colony of Salem, Massachusetts. There she formed her own coven of witches, hoping to freely practice magic in the New World. Agatha and her group were eventually driven out of Salem following the Salem witch trials, and they settled in the town of New Salem, a secret magical community in what would eventually be known as Colorado. Agatha Harkness is one of Earth's most powerful witches, and through years has often served as a tutor to humans and mutants endowed with magic or great power, including Franklin Richards, of the son of Reed and Sue Richards, and Scarlet Witch.
Agatha has the ability to tap into the universe's infinite store of ambient magical energy and manipulate it to a variety of effects. Through magical spells and phrases, Agatha can control the elements, project energy, manipulate dimensions, fly, and create force shields, just to name a few. She's assisted Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, and other protectors of the Darkhold in assaults against Morgan Le Fay and some of Earth's greatest mystic threats.
Agatha is a support for the Darkhold team, and her stats feature high focus and resistance to reinforce her abilities. She fortifies her teammates with deflects, barriers, and heals. Agatha can also reliably stop enemies in their tracks with stuns from her special ability Binding Enchantment and her ultimate ability Woundscape. And take note of the stun inflicted by her ultimate specifically targets a hero Mystic Controller and a hero Mystic Blaster, which can come in handy in Arena. In fact, her kit features a lot of anti-mystic bonuses, so keep in mind if you're looking to mix and match characters on your Arena teams. Hold your enemy's feet to the cauldron fire with Agatha Harkness, and let's get into the old kit.
All right, so she's villain, global, mystic, support, Darkhold, and would you want to start with passive as usual, mate?
Yeah, always start with the passive.
Damn.
Massive passive. So passive, Salem Survivor. On spawn, gain 2 death proof. At the end of any turn, if this character has taunt, gain stealth. Gain 50% focus. Darkhold allies gain 50% focus and gain 25% drain. And Darkhold allies gain 25% drain. Ooh, love drain. When this character or any Darkhold ally drops below 30% health for the first time, do the following. Clear Disrupted on that character. Flip 2 negative effects into positive effects on that character. Apply defense up and stealth to that character, and barrier that character for 30% of his character's max health. I think that's meant to say this character's max health.
Yeah,
his characters don't make sense. So that is awesome for when an ally drops below 30% health. Auto heal and clear negative effects and put on. Take that all day.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm assuming it's going to happen in that order as well. So you can clear Disrupted and then you get the positive effects.
Yeah. That's how I read it anyway. Yeah.
And then doesn't end there. And then also, when an enemy drops below 30% max health for the first time, do the following: attack that character for 100% piercing, flip 3 positive effects into negative effects on that character, apply disrupted to that character, apply 1 deflect up to a maximum of 3 to all Darkhold allies, further buffing Doctor Strange's ultimate.
Yeah.
I might add. That is a hell of a passive. That's a really, really good passive.
Yeah.
So, basic Witchcraft. Attack primary target for 275% piercing. If the primary target is a mystic, deal 5% of the target's max health. I wonder if that's additional. I would assume so. Apply 1 deflect up to a maximum of 3 to self and all Darkhold allies. Clear 1 random adjacent Darkhold ally to call 1 random adjacent Darkhold ally to attack the primary target. Called ally attacks for 50% damage, and in arena, call 2 random adjacent Darkhold allies to attack the primary target. So it says random, but obviously it won't be random because they're adjacent. So if you've got a full Darkhold team, you want to put them between the 2 people with the highest damage, I would assume. So my guess would be Pestilence and Wong, maybe Doctor Strange. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably Wong, but I could be Wong.
Yeah.
Special binding enchantment, energy cost 4/4, nice and cheap. Attack primary target for 250% damage and apply slow. If the target has slow, bonus attack for 180% damage and apply stun. And if the primary target has stun, bonus attack for 180% damage and prolong the duration of all negative effects, excluding ability block and stun by 1. Not bad, nice and cheap.
Yeah,
like a stun. And then Ultimate Escape. Here we go again. Energy cost 10/10. Attack all enemies for 100% piercing and bonus attack 2 times for 100% piercing. Apply heal block for 2 turns plus offense down for 2 turns to all enemies. Apply stun to the hero mystic blaster enemy with the highest damage. So you're talking Black Bolt. Is Adam Warlock a blaster? No, he's controller, right?
Yeah, support, isn't it?
Not sure.
I mean, the big one, that's Icarus, isn't it?
Icarus is blaster, yeah.
Hero Mythic Blaster. I mean, that's literally just like calling out Icarus.
Yeah, and do you know what? Hero Mystic controller is probably yeah. So yeah, apply stun to the Hero Mystic Blaster with the highest damage and apply stun to the Hero Mystic Controller enemy with the highest damage. Heal self and all allies for 35% of this character's max health. That is fantastic. And then also barrier self and all Darkhold allies for 30% of this character's max health. Gain 2 ability energy for each mystic enemy, up to a maximum of 6 ability energy. And this attack gains 50% extra focus for each mystic enemy. That is far more worthy of being 10 energy than Wong's.
Yeah.
She's really good. I think she's going to be awesome. I don't think she's going to do a hell of a lot of damage, but she's applying deflects and barriers and heals, and she's going to be really, really difficult to. It's going to make this team really difficult to kill.
Yeah.
All the things.
And then you've got all of the barrier and the barrier from Wong and stuff as well, haven't you? So.
Yeah, and this is the team with Pestilence. You can have extra barrier than normal, right? You can have up to 60% barrier or something.
Yeah.
So if you've got effectively 160% of your normal health, plus the flex, plus defense up, she applies defense up as well. They're going to be tough to take down.
Yeah, totally. Well, they're going to be tough to take down until maybe the next Horseman comes out or the next arena team or whatever. You know, I mean, this is intentionally the new arena meta, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be.
I mean, this alone is like apply stun to Icarus and Cersei. Like, you know, that's basically what it is.
That seems to be the thing at the moment, because that was the same with the old Dark Hunters, wasn't it? Just like, every city hero, Luke Cage.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm guessing you're going to build this team because it's the arena meta, right?
I'm going to build it because it looks fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, I will put it in arena. And I want the Age of Apocalypse team to be ridiculous. not the
Yeah.
Popes and the Horsemen. They're going to be my new Black Order. I think everything I do is just going to be in service of getting that team.
Okay. Yeah. I mean Yeah. Okay. We'll discuss Morgan in a bit, but so let's go into Scarlet Witch. She's got some upgrades and they've reworked her. Have you seen this?
Yes. Yeah. I had a little glance through it.
Cool. Okay.
So yeah, bonuses. She's getting an extra 50% health, an extra 19% damage, which isn't enough, I don't think. Armor stat has been given, has been increased to give her a moderate armor value. Don't know what that means.
The thing is, she's one of the characters in the game that didn't have any armor, like Kingpin.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, she has goose egg at the moment, and they're giving her whatever. It's weird.
A moderate armor value.
It's just weird. Like, why don't you put the percentage or something, or like the actual number?
I suppose if it's at 0, then the percentage would still be at 0 technically.
Right. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah.
So focus 11% and speed plus 5%, and then she's got a few reworks to her powers. So her basic Hex Bolt has added the line: if this character is not at full energy, this attack does 50% more damage and apply defense down, and slow for 2 turns instead of just 2 random negative effects. So that's good. That is a well-needed boost. When I first started reading, if this character is not at full energy, I was like, battery, but it's not. And then her special reality warp has been given the line: heal self for 100% of this character's max health. And then it does the rest the same. Again, applying deflects and defense ups. More buffs for Dr. Strange. And then her ultimate chaos wave has been given a a damage boost. So it's up to 150% piercing damage now. And it also applies defense down to all enemies. And they've removed the need for supernatural allies, which is weird. I thought they would just add the Darkhold allies to that, but they've just removed the need for her to be with anyone else, so you can put her anywhere now.
Yeah.
And you apply defense down.
Okay.
And no change to her passive, which I thought was weird.
Yeah, me too.
Her passive is pretty dull, if I remember rightly.
So her passive, if you've T4'd it, on turn, 50% chance to spread a negative effect from an enemy with a negative effect to an adjacent target. This will not spread stun.
That's it. Feels like it needs something added to it. Do you know what I mean?
I'm really disappointed with that.
Me too.
Okay, good. I wasn't sure.
No, the rest of the team is so good and cool and all these fun abilities, and then she's just like, meh.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to even put her in.
Yeah.
Just I might, if I was, I might try them in raids and just throw in Deathpool for a battery. Just see how it goes.
Oh, geez, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, it's just weird. I wonder if they're deliberately not saying anything about the passive yet. I don't know. It feels weird. What's like? Why have they put like ... apply? Do you think it's going to be linked to Agatha, like we were talking about last week, maybe, or?
Possibly, it might just be that they've done those dots so it shows the order.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
Hopefully, I hope they do something to her passive that they're keeping back for now.
Well, yeah, you say doo-doo. Her passive is doo-doo at the moment. Like they, like, I mean, people like after the blog post, people were saying like, did you even look at her passive and stuff like that? I mean, like they haven't changed it at all. It's just odd for a character that's going to be very prominent. I'm guessing in the next couple of years in the MCU. Like, I'm very surprised they haven't really ramped her up like they did for Gamora or like they did for Nebula or whatever. It's weird.
It is odd. We'll see. We can but hope, mate.
Indeed. Okay. So while we were talking about Morgan, new unique gear piece. So it's been a while since a new in-game gear piece was introduced when Mysterio joined the Sinister Six ranks, and a new unique gear piece is on its way. Tempered Osminium will first be found in Morgan Le Fay's gear tree, and then will be used for various subsequent characters. You'll be able to find it in the same locations as other unique gear pieces: raid supplies, war supplies, purple gear, raid orb, etc. And we'll feature it as a reward in our upcoming anniversary celebration, which is coming up soon. So what does that say to you, mate? Tempered Osminium.
I'm not massively surprised. We do need more things in. Well, we don't need them, but it doesn't surprise me that they're adding them because I've got ridiculous amounts of purple gear now. I swear I'm never going to run out of purple gear.
Yeah.
I've just got thousands and thousands of all the uniques and everything now because just from opening milestone orbs and stuff like that, I've just got so much of it.
Yeah.
So I'm not hating it. I'm not hating on it. Is what it is.
Yeah.
I'd be happier if it wasn't there. It would mean less farming, but I'm not mad that it is there.
Yeah. I mean, what this paragraph said to me when I read it was, if you're hoarding, hoard all your gold orbs from now until the patch. You know, I mean, I don't open mine anyway until I need gear. But that unique piece, obviously, if you want to get her up to gear tier 15, it's what, like 65 or whatever it is.
It's something like that,
yeah.
So it's probably worth hoarding or your raid orbs, your war orbs, and all stuff like that for when that gear is when that gear piece is released, so you can get it in those orbs as well.
Yeah, I mean, again, like this is, I mean, again, we can't be mad at it because we don't spend in the game, but basically it says to me, if you want to get Morgan to 15 on day one, you've got to pay for it. So that's, you know, that's fine, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to hit this, mate? Mojo's Mayhem?
Sure. So season 17 of Mojo's Mayhem is set to broadcast to a device near you starting March 25th. And the prizes for bringing in the ratings are worthy of a chef's kiss. Mwah! Rewards for the forthcoming season not only feature Teal Gear rewards to help you bolster your roster, but also Storm's new classic costume. Don't miss out on the Teal Gear rewards and the fresh new threads for the Uncanny Mutant. Stop trying to tell us that's great rewards. It isn't. Lies. Stop making us pay 20 quid for gear and a costume. How dare you?
All right, okay, so next up we got raid season updates. Several updates are heading to the Greek raids in the near future, meant to give even more rewards. So on March 19th, we'll be adding more milestones and increasing the total number of points needed to complete the raid season's milestone in order to bring you more rewards. Milestone rewards will be updated with Teal Gear, more Armory 14 and 15 orb fragments, and other orange and purple gear to improve your gear progress. And swinging into the milestone rewards for a limited time will be Ghost Spider character shards. Let's go. Then on the 21st of March, we'll be removing the old beta raid orb from the raid store. Make sure you open any of the remaining old beta raid orbs as they'll be gone for good after March 21st.
If you want to do an update to the Greek raids, get rid of that stupid Kree, Pimtech, and Wakandan lane.
Yeah, please.
Anyway, please.
I feel like we've only just got rid of that. Like, I can't believe it's coming back.
I know. Just add Web Warriors.
Yeah.
Just any new character set, Secret Avengers. Just any new character set in the lane. Yeah, anything. Just anything. So I don't have to. I'm not doing it. I'm not leveling up my Kree and Wakandan. In the bin. No way.
Yeah. Not a fan.
No.
So great news about Ghost Spider being available in the raid milestone orbs. That's awesome. I mean, it says March 19th we'll be adding more milestones. I mean, it's March 20th today, and that hasn't happened yet, but it resets, doesn't it, tonight for us in the UK? So
yeah,
the raids, like the raid milestones.
Yeah, it must be after tonight. Yeah, they must have put the date on that wrong.
Yeah.
Fools.
Okay, do you want to hit Red Star availability?
Sure thing. So increase the strength of Young Avengers War Defense team by powering up Echo with Red Stars. Head to the Elite Store starting March 25th for direct Red Star promotions using silver and gold promotion credits. So
poor Echo is done already. All right, so weekly events. Let's go paragraph. So first of all, the beta raids. Great. Beta raid orb. So the rewards are the beta raid orb featuring hero mutant characters, which is cool. After that, we've got the
2-bit detectives bonus event March 20th. 2x character shards for X Factor characters in campaigns to prepare for the Infinity Watch legendary event. Adam Warlock.
And we've got a video for that available on the channel, youtube.com/4playuk. Energy Overload then is on March 20th. So receive 240 campaign energy instead of the normal 120 when refreshing campaign energy, which is good, especially for the Morbius event.
And then we've got the Infinity Watch event itself, March 21st, Adam Warlock character shards, and new Jubilicious and 4 X Factor characters, minimum 5 stars, character level 65, gear tier 12, and ISO class 3 to recruit Adam Warlock. But again, watch the video on the channel.
That's it, please. And next we've got the Bright Personality Blitz, rewards Electro character shards.
Oh, no. Absolutely not.
God, that's gross.
And then, I mean, this is much better. Quarter Blitz into the Shadow Blitz is Kitty Pryde character shards on March 24th. And this is where the Blitz charges are capped at 25 per item and will not scale up the more the character is used during the Blitz. So again, good for the Morbius event, the Flesh and Blood, or whatever it's called.
That's it, which should be active for then, I believe. So that's cool. And then we've got the double time bonus event. So 2 times character shard rewards for skill military characters from campaigns to prep for the
Active Flash event, March 25th at 5. Rewards trainer modules, and you need skill military characters. Not doing it to get in the bin. And until next time, good luck, Commanders.
so yeah, pretty cool blog post. Yeah, what more can we say, mate? You happy with that? You excited about the Darkhold team?
Yeah, I'm excited about Granny Agatha. I'm not massively happy. I'm not massively happy with what they've done or what they haven't done, I suppose, to Scarlet Witch. But to be fair, if they, again, I suppose the point of the team is to use them in arena, so they don't need a battery. The point is that they're one-shot kill. Do you know what I mean? It's like everyone does these ridiculously overpowerful mega abilities,
yeah,
and you win. That's meant to be the idea, not take this into the next node, build up like other teams.
Yeah.
So I suppose it makes sense not to have a battery, but it would have been nice.
Yeah. My question with that is, obviously, the full Darkhold team isn't going to be until the end of the patch. My worry for that team is the speed, and obviously arena at the moment is all about speed, isn't it? It's all about basically getting, who's going to get Icarus to do his ult first, and then ability blocking your opponent's doom, and that's literally it, isn't it? Like that's, I mean, do you think the speed meta is still going to be quick enough to wipe this team?
Well, don't they put on Safeguard?
I can't remember, mate.
I'm sure. I think it was Dr. Stray, or was it Pestilence? Might have been Pestilence, but somebody puts on Safeguard.
Okay.
So once Safeguard's on, then you're not going to be able to, like, it's unlikely that Icarus is going to wipe you.
Right.
He's not going to flip those effects, and also you're going to have the defense up the barriers and all that kind of stuff. And then even if you drop below 30% health, then Agatha's going to start doing all sorts of funny stuff. So be interesting to see. I would like to think that the developers are sensible enough to realise that's what everyone's doing and to combat it as it's meant to be the new meta. But we'll see. Yeah,
it's interesting, mate. I just like obviously by the time the patch is out and once everyone's got everyone up to that high enough level, then that's probably going to be the arena meta. But I just wonder if, like, what's going to happen in the sort of meantime and in between time.
It's the same as usual, mate. Just getting battered by Icarus, Cersei, Loki, Baron Zemo, and Emma.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Like that's fine with me. You know what I mean? Because I'm in that, and I'm
me too.
yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So
200k Doom rules arena, mate.
That's it. Yeah, it's the best. Yeah, I mean, so hopefully, I don't know. Like, obviously the sun is setting on that team, which is a shame. But yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see.
Indeed.
Right. Okay. So finish up the Spirit Slayer event for Dr. Voodoo. You're not really that fussed, are you, by this?
No. Again, I'm not building a team that's sole purpose is to beat another team and you can't punch up. Not doing it. Can't make me.
Okay.
But I have obviously been doing the event. I just haven't been coring it. And I'm 15 shards away from him being 4 red.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I've still got a few orbs to open, so it'll be I'll be 4 red by the end of it.
Wicked. Well, that's good, mate. Happy days. Right. Okay. So yeah, with that being said, guys, please remember to rate and review this podcast, however you consume it, and don't forget to follow or subscribe. Remember, all roads lead to youtube.com/4playuk, and don't forget to subscribe and tell us we sent you. If you want to ask us a question for next week, drop it down in the YouTube comments below. There's a link in the description if you are listening. And thank you very much for checking us out, and we will catch you next week. Digz, got anything else you want to say?
No, mate. See you next week.
Nice one. Thanks a lot, and good luck, Commanders. Boom.